Hello, I am going to be showing my entire Oddities collection today. So this is my very first long form video that I am posting. So we should just get started with this. This is a medieval manuscript from the 1300s, I believe. This is what it looks like right here. As you can see, this is the real manuscript from the 1300s here. This was used as binder's waste, probably during the 1700s maybe. But yeah, you can still see the texts on this side even, but it's better on this side right here. So the next item that I'm going to show is this, and I believe this is a piece of petrified wood. I'm not entirely sure, I haven't confirmed it yet, but I believe that this is a piece of petrified wood here. Again, not confirmed at all, but this is just my speculations. Alright. So now we got this. This is a carved hippo tooth. And I bought this on a website that sells it. I forget the website. But yeah, you could probably just search like hippo tooth or hippo ivory or something like that and be able to find one of these. So now I want to show you the cat skull. This is a real cat skull. I named him Tom, after the Tom and Jerry. And this is what a domesticated cat skull looks like. It's missing the nose bits right here, but that is what it is, and it's also cracked on the top, but that's fine. Now, these right here are real human rib bones. So basically during the 1900s to like 1985, they would use real human skeletons for medical teaching. So they would teach medical students in colleges using real donated human skeletons. I bought these off of John's Bones. These are pretty cool. As you can see, I kind of carved this one right here. And this right here is also a human bone. Also bought from John's Bones. This is a collarbone. I don't know if this is a left or a right collarbone, but it is a collarbone. Now I think this is like one of the bigger items here. This is a genuine turtle shell. I believe this is a red-eared slider turtle shell. And I bought this like months ago. I don't know how long I've had this, so that goes with the other stuff. I want to go for this next. This one is a real woolly mammoth tusk. This is woolly mammoth ivory. Little bits of it. This is from skullstore.ca, which is a Canadian one. I buy a lot of stuff from Canada as well, and this is also from that same website. This is an ancient Egyptian mummy bone. These are like fragments of mummy bone right here in this jar. This is just a bag of coins. I believe there's a few ancient coins in here, but I'm not gonna look. Actually, yes, I am. So there were no ancient coins in there, but I did find this coin from the Third German Reich that I thought was kind of interesting. So there's that. All right, so this right here is a spider that I found in my driveway. It's missing a leg, but I just put him in this case right here. He's fine. How about let's go with this case right here. I do not know what's in this. These were actually the ancient coins I was talking about. So we got an ancient Greek dolphin coin. So this is basically proto money, I believe it's called. I've heard it called proto money, but yeah. And this is like a Roman coin that I got as well. All right. Now we'll just keep going with these boxes here. Let me open it. Okay, so what this is a little bit of human leather. Real human skin. I bought this off of curiositiesfromthefifthcorner.com, which is British. And I cut these off to make it even because I was using it in a bookbinding project. The rest of the leather is in a bookbinding that I have not completed yet, but these are just the few scraps I have left of it. Now I will open this case, which is full of coins. See if I can open it. Nope, not one-handed. So this seems to just be full of old government silver rings and other jewelry. It just seems to be old silver coins and a moisture packet. So I want to go for this box now. This one's really cool. So I stamped this one, but this is a piece of rat leather. There was actually a rat that was on our property, and we set out a rat trap, killed it. So I took the leather, this is another piece of that leather, and I tanned it with egg. This seems to be a piece of the nose from the cat, and this is the rat skull that I also preserved. So yeah. This right here is a varnished ancient Hohokam pottery shard. These are Native American, and I bought these off of Skull Store as well. That one's a bit broken. Now these are military medals. This one appears to be from Canada. And this one, I think, might be British. This is actually a piece of samurai clothing. The certificate is underneath this. I'll show. So this is the certificate. You can just pause and read that if you would like. So this right here is otter fur. This is an otter's tail. And I bought it from the same company that sold me the turtle shell right here. I do not know the company name. I forgot the company name a long time ago. But this is real otter fur. Alright, so this is actually really cool. This is a piece of nephrite jade, and it's from the Fraser River. I bought this off of Dan Hurd's website, and whenever you shine a light through it, it glows. Let me show you. This is actually where my profile picture came from. I put a flashlight behind the nephrite and took a photo of that, and that became my profile picture. Now, I also have this piece of malachite right here. This one does not shine when you put a light behind it, but it is quite shiny on the surface, as you can see. Alright, so now I have another Hohokam pottery shard. This one is actually unglazed or unvarnished. I also bought this one from Skull Store. So, and also, I believe this is an emerald that I bought from Amazon. Don't know how real it is, but this is apparently just a very impure emerald. And those are just stands for the pottery shards in the box, nothing special, but we're gonna be moving on to this. So, we have a bullet, a real bullet that was fired during the Civil War. This is a real Civil War bullet recovered from a battlefield. And I have another Civil War artifact that I'm going to show you in a minute. Okay, so this right here is a piece of the Berlin Wall that I bought on Amazon. It came with a certificate. I do not know where it is though, but this is a piece of the Berlin Wall, and I think it was one of the first things I put into my antiques / oddities collection. This is a 1901, is it like a barber dime? I think this is like a barber dime, but it's from 1901, so that's over 100 years old. Very old. And I have this Indian head cent from 1889. And this is just a certificate to medieval chainmail that I do not have right now. It is at another part of the house, and I do not feel like to go grab it. And our last bag of stuff right here. This is full of stuff from Skull Store. This is a piece of ancient Egyptian glass from the 1st century BC. That's what it looks like. This is a piece of ancient Egyptian fabric. This was, I think this was on a mummy. And yeah, this is all from Skull Store. Actually, most of this is. So this is my fingernail. Last year I smashed my fingernail in the car door and it fell off, or I pulled it off. But I saved the nail, so that's what this is. My nail has grown back since. So this right here is a real human gallstone, and it's one of the newer additions to my collection. And yeah, this is a real human gallstone that I bought from Skull Store. Let's see, what else do I got in there? This is a piece of amber. I used to have the card for it, but I do not have that card anymore. It is probably destroyed, I do not know. This is actually an ancient Mesopotamian bead from the 4th millennium BC. So this is probably about 4,000 years before the birth of Christ. About 6,000 years old to us. Let's see, what else do I got? Okay, so these are real ancient Egyptian beads. There are 2 beads in there, and one is like a yellow color and one is like a dark blue. This is my very first item in my collection. This is a meteorite, and I bought this years ago, even before I started all of this. But I'd consider this the very first item in my collection. And this fell onto Earth about 2,000 to 4,000 years ago. So quite old. Piece of metal. It's mostly iron and nickel. Do not have the certificate for it. I lost it. I lose a lot of my certificates, if I had to be honest. Is there anything else in there? Nope. Feels like there is. Hold on. There was actually something in there. This is a very old Acheulean arrowhead. I believe it's an arrowhead, but it's very old. It's found in northern Sahara, and this is, to my knowledge, about 5,000, not 5,000, it's 500,000 years old to like 1,000,000 years old. So this is like during the age of Neanderthals. And that is all I have for you today. Thank you for tuning in today, and goodbye.